Uh, Today we are going to learn about IK rating. So IK is impact resistance, also called the K is actually known as kinetic, that is impact kinetic, impact resistance, or impact protection of an enclosure. So as you can remember that in the IP ingress protection video, we have learned there was a third letter which was responsible for the impact, but it is not in use. Instead, in the industry, we can see that IK ratings are extensively used. So, IK rating in electrical equipment refers to the degree of protection against external mechanical impacts with values ranging from IK00 to IK10 and sometimes higher. The higher the IK rating, the greater the resistance to impact. For instance, an IK10 rated enclosure can withstand a more forceful impact than IK07 rated enclosure. The European Union standard EN 62262, the equivalent international standard IEC 62262, these are the related standards for the IK rating, impact protection or impact resistance or impact kinetic. Now, let us understand the ratings. So, it comes with IK00 to IK11, and mostly used IK rating in the industry is IK08 or 09. Now these are defined as per the joule, as per the energy that is in joule of the impact, the energy that is generated due to this impact. So IK1 is defined as 0.14 joule, and similarly it is increasing gradually up to IK11, which defines as 50 joule impact. Now, let us understand how these impacts are created. For example, IK07 or IK08, let us take an example as IK08. So, this is the amount of mass 1.7 kg, mass in kg, so 1.7 kg. This will be free fall to that item from a height of zero point 0.3 meter. So, free fall height in meter is zero point 0.3 meter. After this, there will be no damage to that equipment. If it happens, then it is IK08 test certified equipment or enclosure. Similarly, for IK10, it is 5 kg from zero point 0.4 meter above the equipment, it will be a free fall. So, in the industry, you can see that IK8 and IK9 is the generally used IK rating. If you go below that, it will not sustain the industrial harsh environment. If you go above that, it will increase the cost of the material. Now, up to IK6, the polyamide materials are okay, but after that, it is steel. Nowadays, FRPs are coming into the picture. There are FRP boxes where IK8 and IK9, they are also supporting IK8 and IK9. But my personal experience is that when these FRP materials are exposed in extreme weather conditions like high temperature, then high moisture, then high cold, uh, what happens that they lose their strength very fast, so they become more of a brittle kind of a material. So as compared to them, ductility of steel is higher, so they prone to sustain their IK rating. What I mean to say that, for example, if you install one FRP box in an open environment which is harsh in nature, then they will not sustain the IK impact test maybe after 2 years. But in case of steel, that will sustain. But advantage of FRP is that they are corrosion proof. Still, it is very difficult to use in chemical plants or the plants which are made very near to the seashore, because there will be high corrosion. So there is advantage and disadvantage, but my suggestion would be you must go for the steel, that is a CRCA kind of a thing. That is all about IK rating. And if you have any doubts or question, you can write it in the comment box. I'll reply to everyone. Thank you.